Hello everyone in the YouTube community, vinyl community. Sam here, back for my 9th vinyl update. I think I got 6 vinyls to show you, and yeah, four of them are by the same artist, and 2 of them by separate artists. This band I've only just discovered recently, actually, only in the past few weeks. They're called the Stranglers. They're like a new wave punk band from they started in 1974, I believe, but they're still going now, although I think they've changed their lineup a few times. But they've still got 3 of the band members are still there. The drummer, the bassist, and the keyboard player, but they've got a new lead singer and guitarist. And yeah, so I just may as well start showing you these. And the first one is Rassus Novagicus, which is their debut album, Stranglers, and it's also called Stranglers 4. Yes, it's a pretty good album. I mean, I've only actually heard, I haven't actually heard it all, but I've heard certain songs off it. But this is a 1977 original. Also, all these albums are original, but and no mistakes this time, like my that Beatles one last time, where I said that was an original 1970s, where in fact it was a 1995 original. That was just kind of stupid of me, really. I didn't really double check, which I should have, but I double checked all these and they're definitely original. So yeah, it's 1977 original. I do like that back cover though. It's just a rat with the sun. It just looks really nice. So yeah, this is kind of a really raw sounding album, which is I like about their earlier stuff. And like No More Heroes as well, another album of theirs that's a very raw album as well. But there's some really great songs in like Peaches, Get a Grip on Yourself, Down in the Sewer, London Lady. So yeah, some really great songs here. Just a really good album to pick up. And these 4 Stranglers albums only cost like £2 each, so I was pretty chuffed to pick up just like 4 albums, you know, just by the same artist, just in one go. That was pretty cool. So yeah. Next we have Black and White, 1978, original. I like this album, Arswick, actually. I love the contrast between the colours, black and white, and just the matte black on the back is just very plain, and you know, I'm quite a big fan of just plain album covers, so yeah, I like that. And yeah, I'll show you the inner sleeve for this. Tank is just a really great song, nice and sleazy, just probably my favourite song off the album. Hey, Rise of the Robots, Toilet on the Sea, they're all really great songs. And down the back of there, I like the change, just the opposites. I think that looks pretty cool. Yeah, and all these albums, you know, the cases are like really good quality. No like no tears or anything. You know, this one hasn't even got any ringwear. No ringwear on this one. The discs are all really perfect condition, really. So yeah, I was really chuffed to pick them up for a very low price. The next one is La Folie, 1981 actually. This one is, yeah, 1981. And I haven't heard this album yet. I've heard one song off it, Golden Brown, which is indicated on the stick over there. Features the single Golden Brown. That's a really nice song, one of my favourite songs by the Stranglers. But so I can't really tell you anything about this album apart from the fact that it was made in 1981. And I don't really like the album cover though. I'm not that big a fan of it. The letter I just think looks really weird, and I just don't like it really. But yeah, hopefully the music will be really good on there. The next one I got is Feline by the Stranglers. I love the album cover on this though. I love having embossed stuff on the album covers, because then you can just like feel it. So yeah, this one I haven't heard as well. I haven't heard a single song off this album. This is 1982, yeah, 1982 original, and it says by there that it comes with a single called European Lady, European Female, and a free special 7-inch disc called Oral Sculpture. It didn't come with the European Female single, but it did come with the It did come with the Oral Sculpture 7-inch disc, which is here, and that was, to be honest, I gotta tell you, that was rubbish. And it's just one-sided. You can't play it on that side. It's just rubbish. It's not even music. It's just people talking, or just like a guy talking. I think it's Hugh Cornwall talking, the lead singer of the band at this time. It's just not very good music. Well, it's not even music, so I probably will never listen to that single again. But hopefully the album is good. This album's good. And also this came with a sheet of paper. Yeah, this came with a lyric sheet, which I think is really nice. I love having like special, well, not special, but like extra things inside the albums like this. It's just pretty nice to look at. Oh, actually, I didn't show you the vinyl sleeve for La Folie. Yeah, La Folie. I love the album sleeve for this. The pink, with the picture, with the lyrics, and then pictures of people like John Lennon and Che Guevara and Marilyn Monroe. So yeah, that's pretty cool. And then on the back as well, you got like the picture of the heart, and people's like names, but there. Which is, I quite like this because it's not actually like it's pointing the parts of the heart, but it's not giving you the names of those parts, it's just giving you the names of people who helped make this album. So yeah, I like that. It's a bit different, you know, you don't get that on every album. So yeah, I mean, they're a bit of a different band. They're not like the classic punk kind of band. They're like very experimental kind of punk. That's what I'd classify the Stranglers, only quite experimental punk. And this next album, well, it's not an album, it's a compilation, is by Eric Clapton, and it's the Cream of Eric Clapton. Yes, and this is a 1987 original. So yeah, some great songs in here: Layla, I Feel Free, Sunshine of Your Love, which is just, you know, one of my favourite songs of all time. Strange Brew, another great song. White Room, you know, which just, you know, perfectly demonstrates how great a guitarist Eric Clapton is. If you listen to that song, White Room, some really great guitar playing on that song. Cocaine, I love that song. I Shot the Sheriff, I do love that cover. It's a really great cover, actually, of Bob Marley's I Shot the Sheriff. But I quite like it because they've kept the reggae sound, but they've added, like, you know, a bit more rock to it, which I think is pretty cool. And then they've also copied Bob Dylan's Knocking on Heaven's Door, which is another great song. And I like the gatefold. It's quite a lot of writing, which I quite like, cause, you know, it just gives you an insight to the person, Eric Clapton, and also the pictures as well, from like young through to oldish kind of. I think that's kind of 80s. That's 80s, I think that one is. So yeah, I like that. So that's a nice package this album is, and the vinyl sleeve is not the best conditions on that side, but you know, I quite like it. I like the ones with the cutout in the middle, so you can actually see what the album is and what it contains. So that's nice. And this last album, you've probably already guessed what it is if you've been paying attention to the music that's playing in the background. You know, oh god. Yeah, you'll probably know what this band is and what the album is, and it is The Wall by Pink Floyd, which you know, I've kind of only just recently started getting back into Pink Floyd because it was quite a big period of time. I mean, a couple of months maybe where I hadn't listened to anything by Pink Floyd. I mean, I've got Dark Side of the Moon on vinyl, and I've also got this album and Wish You Were Here on CD. I mean, I am a big fan of Pink Floyd, especially that period, like these three albums. But yeah, a couple of days ago I just started listening to Dark Side of the Moon again, and that album has just grown on me very quickly. I mean, I've always liked it, but it's just become one of my favourite albums. It's just such great music. I finally just learned to appreciate that music, and it's so great, and you know, miles ahead of its time, really, if you think about it. And so yeah, I love this album cover as well. Like I said before, I'm quite a big fan of plain album covers, and you know, you can't get much more plain than this, apart from like the White Album by the Beatles, which is probably yeah, which is just probably the most plain album cover ever. But yeah, I mean, I think now it's got like the lettering on it, Pink Floyd, The Wall. But I quite like it. I probably prefer it like this. And then the gatefold as well, with the artwork by Gerald Scarfe, which yeah, I like that actually. It's pretty good artwork. And then the vinyl sleeves as well. Oh yeah, this is an original 1979 as well, which I was really chuffed to get. And it only cost me £8 as well. Side 1 and side 2, which is playing now. Side 1's playing now. With all the lyrics on it as well, which is, I love having lyrics. It's just really cool. What else is here? The next disc, side 3, with Comfortably Numb on it, which is one of the greatest Pink Floyd songs of all time. Just a really kick-ass guitar solo there by David Gilmour. I mean, I think he was voted like 80-something the best guitarist by Rolling Stone, 100 greatest guitarists. That was pathetic, really. He's such a great guitarist. If you listen to Dark Side of the Moon, just listen to Time and Money. The two guitar solos on there, they're just two of the greatest guitar solos I've ever heard in my life. He should definitely be in the top 10, or definitely top 20 guitarists of all time. I mean, 80-something. I mean, no, he's way better than that. I mean, just like another good guitar solo coming out now on this album. So yeah, I mean, just total injustice, really, to be honest. But yeah, I mean, it's a good album. This is anyway. And also, oh yeah, right there. The albums also come in. The vinyls also came with quite a lot of protection. I mean, they were obviously inside this, and then they were inside this, and then they were inside like a paper sleeve inside, and then inside that paper sleeve is a plastic sleeve. So you know the vinyls are very, very well protected, and I'm so glad that they were, because not a single scratch on the vinyls. And for an album which is, you know, fairly old like this, 1979. I am very impressed that that the album has not suffered a single scratch, and yeah, that was really great to pick up. And also, yeah, like I said, it only cost me £8 in D Vinyls, which is a record shop in Cardiff, which I've mentioned many a time. Like I said, it did actually originally cost £10, but they have a 20% offer in there permanently on for everything, so it only cost me £8. And just the cover's perfect, really, apart from like the little yellow mark by there, which I think maybe the guy who previously owned this was a smoker or something, maybe. Yeah, and the back's all no ring wear or anything. I mean, I am so pleased. The light just went off. That was weird. That's weird, the light just went off. Yeah, that's really weird. But, lost track of thought now, where was I? Just saying, yeah, I'm so pleased with this album. It's just such great condition. It's better than the condition of Dark Side of the Moon that I've got. I mean, I probably will end up picking up another copy of that album. I mean, because that's become one of my favourite albums now, and I really want to just, you know, listen to it on like 180 gram vinyl, which is pretty cool. Which would be really cool. And so yeah, that's what I've got to say about that. And also yesterday I took some of my albums down to my grandparents, who have just this amazing record player. It's one of those ones, like, you know, the record, it kind of puts it on itself. The stylus comes down, and the stylus is like hydraulically, it's got hydraulics in it, so it goes down really, really slowly onto the vinyl, and the sound quality is amazing. He's got these speakers. I think the speaker system, the two speakers, about that tall, and they both together cost £300. And the turntable, I don't even want to say what the price was. I can't even, well, I don't think he told me, but I think he gave the impression that it was very, very expensive. The system was altogether. And I brought some albums down. I brought Dark Side of the Moon down, the Doors debut album, Excellent on Main Street, and I brought something else down as well. I brought the Cream of Eric Clapton down as well, and I just listened to him on it, and the contrast between this crappy system I've got here and that was just unbelievable. And I think he knew how much I really loved it, so he said that, you know, we're having an extension done on this house, and that'll be like that'll be probably finished like in a year probably from now. And when that does get finished, I'll be living up in the attic. We're gonna have like an extension built up there, and he said that when I move up there, I'll be able to have that record player with the speakers and everything. So I was really chuffed with that, and I just can't wait to go down his house again, to be honest, to play some of these records down there. So yeah, I will be doing another video, not today, sometime in the following week probably. I've got I'm going to do a top 5 Bob Dylan albums, which I've been, you know, putting off for ages to do, so I just may as well just do that now. So yeah, and yeah, some more good guitar playing by David Gilmour. You know, 80th. That's just pathetic. But anyway, enough of that. So yeah, thanks everyone for following my YouTube channel and watching my videos and stuff like that. So yeah, I'll see you around, guys. Bye.